to Lasalle Newstalk. We have a very jam-packed episode today, so let's just get right in and welcome our first big guest, Rex Samson.
Thanks, man. I'm really glad to be here. You know, Lasalle Newstalk, always a big part of my childhood, man. Ever since I was a little kid, I wake up in the morning, get ready for school, eat my cereal, eat some Timbits, and I would tune into a good episode of Lasalle Newstalk with Sam Quebecois. Now, some of you may be thinking, wow, Rex, I didn't know you were from Lasalle. But I think that is very interesting. So why don't you tell, hey Sam, why don't you tell us the story of how you got me on the show?
So, this is a funny story actually. I was looking through my ex-wife's mail, right? And there's a message from you with a bunch of personal information.
Wait, is your ex-wife name Sarah?
No.
No! You know, man, I've been here since the very beginning. I was here when LCCHS was Catholic, man. I've always been here.
Wow. Oh, really? Oh, well, huh?
Right. You know, let's get on with the news. Alright, let's go.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our science segment of this news talk. So, in recent discovery, Nature magazine has made this fascinating new discovery that they now know
That helium rains on Jupiter.
that helium rains on Jupiter. Not just any helium, correct?
Yes. Alright, so here's the thing. It actually rains on every single planet. Specifically on Earth, how it happens is there's the water cycle where water evaporates, goes up into the sky, and reforms in clouds as little droplets and comes back down. They're water droplets, but how it's always been thought of on other planets is that they don't have the same atmosphere as Earth. So for a while, people thought, oh, then in that case, the droplets that come down must be made of other elements. There's actually a long period of time where scientists thought that it rained diamonds on Jupiter and Saturn. However, for the past 10 years or so, it was hypothesized on Jupiter that it actually rained helium instead, because Jupiter, the pressure in the atmosphere is so strong, it could crush a human. It could probably crush a building. And its atmosphere is mainly made up of helium and hydrogen. And what happens in the atmosphere of Jupiter is that the atmosphere is so condensed and there's so much pressure that the hydrogen becomes something known as metallic hydrogen, which is a solid form, and it actually could conduct electricity. And what happens is that condenses with the helium, and the helium starts to form as a liquid, creating droplets, helium droplets. However, for the longest time, people just hypothesized this.
And the same band of scientists have also used lasers to recreate Jupiter's atmosphere, like the environments. They've also used diamonds to do this, and in conclusion, it's supposed to have the same sort of atmospheric
pressure.
Yeah, as an environment as Mars. So that's pretty.
Not Mars, Jupiter.
Okay.
Alright, so how it happened is, by recreating the atmosphere of Jupiter, they actually recreated helium rain, and it has now been properly proven by these scientists that it rains helium on Jupiter.
Yeah. Oh, we're rolling. So, recent discoveries have also noticed how Earth and Jupiter have had, they were thought to have had similar environmental conditions. Now, this is really important. Why? Because knowing our conditions, like our environmental conditions, this can allow us to learn more about the formation of Jupiter. So, like how it was created, like not created, but how it was formed, how
the elements came into place.
How the elements came into place. Rex. Oh. Alright. Now we're gonna move to our health portion. Awesome. So today we're gonna be talking about the scientifically proven ways to reduce stress.
Alright, and I'll be here to perform them for you guys so you can see the right way to do it. And please, be careful when you do them. I don't want you to hurt yourself. I love you.
So here we have Rex Samson here to demonstrate these wonderful activities. So one of the main things to reduce stress is to take deep breaths. This helps slow down your heart rate and it helps you be more mindful.
Enlarge those lungs.
Yeah.
Breathe in through the nose, hold it in for 10 seconds.
Okay, guy, let's calm down here. All right, next is to do some. Okay.
Exhale.
Next.
Exhale. It's a great way to keep focus, and it helps you get your heart back on track.
Next is to do some counting. So count to 10. It focuses the mind.
And side tip: stay still when you do it. Stay focused. See it as an act of meditation. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Beautiful, beautiful. Aren't you feeling peaceful?
You know what? I am starting to feel a lot more peaceful. Like my stresses are going away. I feel ready to do a science exam.
Awesome. Well, we're not going to do that quite yet. Anyways.
Right. What are the other tricks?
Do some light walking.
Right.
That gets some physical momentum in there. Yeah, just like that.
Just focus on your legs.
Beautiful, beautiful. Now, one of the next things, it might come off as a bit strange, but punch yourself real quick in the face. Awesome. Beautiful. That is exactly what I like to see. All right. One of the other ones is just to do some nice stretches.
All right.
Get some of that yoga in there.
One of my favorite stretches is this one. I used to do this in yoga class.
You did yoga? Holy shit.
Not now, Sam.
Okay, Rex.
Stretching. Not only does it feel good for your body, but it's almost like you're relieving a load, you know, like scratching an itch. And that could really help you calm down.
Wonderful stuff. Now, one of the next things, it's a bit more heavy, but it's jogging in place. It really gets that cardio going, and it focuses your brain on something else. Just what the wonderful Rex Samson here is doing.
Helps calm down because people, they tend to spend too much of their energy stressing, you know?
Wonderful, wonderful. Now, punch yourself in the face real quick, one more time. Just one more time for the camera. Awesome, awesome. Now do the turtle formation. This helps stabilize. You just sit. Oh God.
Now we have a really good message. Sam, would you like to introduce it?
Absolutely. So new from Pfizer Chemicals is the anti-hallucinogen.
Anti-hallucinogenics. You take these when you've been starting to see things, you know, not the way they seem. You start to hear some stuff. Take these pills and it'll help you. And always remember the anti-hallucinogenic motto. They're my kids too. I could taste the truth already. Okay.
Are you okay, Rex?
I'm feeling great, Samantha. Why don't we get on to the community section of the news?
Right. Anyways, Quebec is now changing again its outdoor mask policy. Premier Legault recently made a statement changing its outdoor masks. I mean, he also made a statement about how masks are now mandatory outside in situations where you cannot keep a 2-meter distance. He also indicated that
I'll take on from here. I'm drunk too. So, I can't believe it, guys. We finally made it through, but curfew is now over, so we could stay up all night. You know, it feels like a bit of a revelation. Last night at midnight, I took my dog out to let him relieve himself, and I couldn't believe it. It felt like a whole new world, and it really makes you reconsider what you have to think. But recently, with all these new laws, like most recently, terraces are now open for restaurants, so you could go sit outside, and also you could seem to also be able to sit inside in about a week from now. And speaking of a week from now, the kids are gonna be going to school all day now, every day. And that, honestly, it just strikes me as one last slap in the face against those Set 5s. There's 2 weeks left. Just give them a break, please. Samantha, add on to this.
Well, Premier Legault also said that activities where you are playing outside, like tennis, golf, and stuff like that, as long as you're able to keep a 2-meter distance, you are no longer required to keep a mask. I mean, I can't believe this indecisiveness during this time.
Well,
am I being reasonable?
You're being very reasonable, but you have to understand, Legault, all of these politicians, they have to please a lot of people, and sometimes you can't do that, so they just change their minds all the time, and then you start to see that reflect in the numbers. However, now people are getting their vaccines. I just got my vaccine. Things are starting to go back to normal. However, COVID's not quite done yet, but the ramifications will be felt forever. Look at all the businesses that shut down. Cineplex, right here, gone. It's insane. I don't know how long until we really go back to normal, even after social distancing is done and after everyone's been vaccinated. Samantha, what do you think?
I mean, I think it's pretty crazy. I'm not sure how to feel about it anymore. It's just a lot of indecisiveness, and I'm kind of tired of it.
I think I'm gonna throw up.
Oh, please don't. Well, I am still paying my student debt, but you know who isn't paying their student debt? Ariana Grande.
Ariana Grande, you know what that means? We're in the entertainment section. So tell us a bit about Ariana Grande. What's new?
Well, Ariana Grande released her new album, Positions, in October, and it has debuted #1 in multiple countries, actually, but in the US, it is #1 in the US Billboard Top 200 chart. Top 200 chart, right. And also, it's even in its top position in Lithuania, the US, United Kingdom, Canada, in random countries like Ireland and stuff like that. And also, that's all I remember. Oops. Oh no!
I think you had a second part.
I don't think I did.
Grande.
I don't think I did, actually.
Yeah, I think you did.
Well, I'm back again. So Ariana was also certified platinum for Positions for the RIAA for selling actually 1 million copies. Not copies, units. That's the right word. And yeah.
No, get back! Get back!
Hi, I am producer Reynolds, and I'll be filling in for Samantha because she is sick. Positions is Ariana's #1 single. Ariana has extended her record for the most #1 debut, a total of 5. Ariana has now the most #1 singles of 2020, a total of 3. Ariana is the first artist to earn 3 #1 debuts in a year. Positions debuted at #1 in the UK, making Ariana Ariana's fourth #1 album in the UK. Ariana lands 3 songs from Positions in the top 20 of the official UK singles charts. Positions #1, 34 plus 35, #9, and Motive featuring Doja Cat, #16. Ariana has now 19 top 10 and top 20 hits, 24 top 20 hits. Positions has reached 100 million streams on Spotify, making her the 53rd song to achieve this. Positions surpassed 1.1 billion streams in 63 days. Positions has over 1.8 billion streams on Spotify. It's Grande's 5th album to achieve this and her second fastest behind Thank You Next. The album debuted at number 1 on the US Billboard 200, positions her third album in 2 years. Searches for peace. It traces the quiet work of piecing yourself together, the terror of relearning how to trust. All them demons help me see shit differently. She sings 20 seconds into the album, so don't be sad for me. That statement clears the way for some of the record's goofier moments. It also functions as a kind of thesis. You're welcome.
Alright, that's it for today of Newstalk Lasalle with Sam Quebecois. I had a great time co-hosting. This was such a fun opportunity, and I can't wait to do it again. Thanks.
That's perfect. That's perfect. Thank you, Rex. Now for the next team.
Alright. Hey, that's right. I'm not feeling very well. It's okay if I go for a walk with it. Alright, thanks. Alexander Kiriakou